There we are. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Yooka-Laylee in the impossible lair. Or at the moment. Hello, Gary. How's it going? Oh, wonderful. It crashed. It's going to be a great sign of things to come. I swear I got the game to run fine before, but maybe it's because I hit start and that made it escape. Want to try some alien block? No thanks. I'm guessing that pressing escape here causes the game to close itself down. Whoops. How's it going, Sarah? Oh, I have to press P to start. Kind of an awkward key press, but okay. How so? Sounds like there's an interesting story there. Do go on. Well, we've arrived. Well, we've arrived in the Royal Stingdom. Aha! It's the dynamic duo. Captain B, we're here to take you down again. Remember I got banned for pointing out banned people asking for refunds and my post got all the YouTube videos. Ah, right. Yooka-Laylee, you're here! Help me stop Captain B! He's created a bee mind control device! The hive mind! We are the Borg. Resistance is futile. Sounds fancy. Should we be worried? Yes, he will use it to enslave all the bees in the Royal Stingdom. The last thing Captain B needs is a larger workforce. I'd love to listen to you lot drone on, but I've got worlds to conquer. Oi, that nearly hurt us. I'm just warming up. Quick, this way. Press space to jump and look out for traps. Yeah, I got the controls all set. All right, Laylee, let's go help Queen Phoebe. All right, see ya, Sarah. Also, Sarah, I got this game for free off of Epic, so maybe you shouldn't complain too much. I'm just saying. See, look at that. I've already got some moves down. Oh no, how will I ever get through this tutorial section? I'm still gonna complain but Jesus was Jewish. That makes no sense. You mean you're gonna complain like the Pharisees? Just say you're gonna complain like the Pharisees. That would make it more accurate. Look at that man, associating with tax collectors. Ugh. That's basically the same thing. Jesus was Jews and then... Like I said, Jesus was Jewish. Oh, Boris, my favorite employee, Yooka, will never get past you. No, you bashed Boris. Try this crushing defeat. Roll attack to squeeze through small gaps, Yooka. Yeah, missed again, Captain. What? Another bloody, mighty number 9 with different colors. Oh, come on, it's not as bad as number 9. At least it doesn't appear to be. Ah, right. I did it perfectly the first time, so of course now it's gonna screw up. There we go. It's not as bad as mighty number 9. Great, you're here. I've rallied my battalion shield to help us. Drat, the battalion shield. That sounds useful, but let's see it handle this. Time for reinforcements. Let's see your battalion cope with real firepower. You think everything's annoying, so... Oh dear, we'll never get past that alive. Do you really need Captain B defeated? Capital B defeated? Maybe he'd be a good ruler. Fear not, you chickens. Borrow my battalion shield. They'll take all the hits for you. Take them and stop that creep. Whoa, we're all powered up. Come on, Yooka, let's test it outwards. Yar! Yeah! Okay. Sure. Indeed it is. Nicely done. The next Dark Souls 3 is today, actually. I think it publishes in about an hour and a half from now. So, quit complaining. Ah, didn't even need the shield. Cheaters! You wouldn't have made it this far without your invincibility life hack. But you're forgetting something. Time for me to activate the hive mind, yoink! Basically, Gary. Thanks for warming them up. These battalion shield guards work for me now. It tickles. I'll use the battalion and imprison what I don't need. No! Now it's your turn to be mind-controlled, Queen Fleabee. Prepare to become a mindless drone. Join the dark side. You monster! Drat, out of power. Wait here while I recharge my staff. He'll enslave the real Stingdom. It's up to you now, Yooka. Go kick his behind. But be careful, you have no battalion this time. Basically, Ylissera. That's the point. A boss door. Let's just press up to enter. Impossible Lair. Well, let's see what the boss will entail. Hey, free is free, man. Besides, this is the month of discovery. It's all about discovering new things like this. Now the hive mind is recharged, I can whoop your butts. We beat you before and we can do it again. You won't be so lucky this time. Brace yourself, here I come. Ouch. Whoops. That wasn't so handy. That was actually more than I thought it would be. Clearly just a regular jump isn't going to cut it. Alright, spinning. This game sure is taking a long time to load. You would think it had everything loaded already. Oh, okay. Quick, don't just lie there. You must return to Royal Stingdom and stop Capital B. Can we call it a draw? He's powering up the hive mind, which allows him to control all the bees in my world. He'll be able to rule my entire Royal Stingdom if he does that. But this impossible layer is impossible. We don't stand a chance without your battalion protecting us. Actually, I think this was meant to happen, apparently. I think I can help with that. If I can pull out the chapters with the imprisoned battalion, then you can go rescue them. Stand back. Uh-oh, it's going to explode. Well, that was fabulous. You gotta love those tropes. The unbeatable boss fight. You did it! Quick, don't just lie there! Right, let's start by rescuing a battalion member from this chapter. Leave it to us, Queenie. We got this. Sure thing. The first of my battalion is inside that level. Please rescue them. Okay, I guess I gotta pull down both of them. Mid-air roll jumps off ledges help you breach larger gaps. This is basically Donkey Kong Country. If the original Yooka-Laylee is basically Donkey Kong 64, this is basically Donkey Kong Country. Oh look, I got one of them. Let's see if I can go for both. Nope, not quite. I'm probably gonna need something else to get back there. Okay. Boost roll, huh? Nicely done. And it's got Mario for good measure. It's like Sonic, actually. That's what it's reminding me of for some reason. Between the spin dash and the jumping on enemies, it's definitely giving me a Sonic the Hedgehog vibe. Then again, Donkey Kong Country kind of did that too. Twirl jump. Like this. So here we go. Nicely done. Uh-oh. That's a shame. What do these do? I just keep getting them ad infinitum? Nope. Oh, no. No, you don't. Not bad. At least the controls are very solid. At least I would think so. Okay, don't know what that's for. I'm guessing that's a checkpoint. Probably. Very fascinating. Huh. So that was the thing. That was actually pretty funny. Right, those things pop down after a while. Is that all you got? Evidently it is. Twit left a coin here, let's grab it. Alrighty then. Yeah, Dilsert, that's what I said. It's basically Donkey Kong Country. Because it makes sense because the original Yooka-Laylee was like Banjo-Kazooie, which was also kind of like Donkey Kong 64. That would come after it. So it only makes sense that this one would be Like freaking Donkey Kong Country. There we are. Oh, crud, I don't have Laylee anymore. That's a darn shame. It's like Diddy. You kind of lose some of your abilities. You become downgraded. Then again, that's also like Mario, isn't it? Oh, that's just fresh. That better not be locked too. That would just be messed up. A ghost one? Fascinating. That's 2 coins. I kind of figured that it would work out like that. It's not bad. I'm using the USB GameCube controller, of course, but it's not bad. Darn. Well, there goes some of the musical notes. We're gonna be referencing DK throughout the Let's Play, aren't we? Or maybe Banjo-Kazooie, either way. Because just like Banjo-Kazooie, you got a little helper on you. Well, then again, that was also true of Donkey Kong, so... Don't know why I'm saying Banjo-Kazooie specifically. Oh look, you can go underwater. Isn't that nice? Well, if we're going to be comparing it to anything, I hear that the original Yooka-Laylee had awkward camera controls because they basically made it like the Banjo-Kazooie for N64 in terms of camera control, which is a little awkward nowadays. But this is a side-scroller. It's much tighter, if that makes any sense. Maybe this proves that they're just better at this. How the hell? How do I get up there? This? There's gotta be something to this, right? Don't know what that bell does. Right, okay. I'm guessing I gotta go underwater. Or not. I could be wrong. I have no idea. It's not like I can jump higher or anything. The tutorials didn't say anything about this. This isn't working. Oh, wait, what? I swear I tried that. I swear I tried that just earlier and it didn't work, and now all of a sudden it does. Forget it. I don't even know anymore. Now I'm actually grateful for those things. Oh, nice try. Right, okay. Now I see. The twirl doesn't hurt it, but... The twirl doesn't hurt it, but... rolling into it does. It's weird. It's weird the way the rules of this work. I want that. And it's pretty easy to get to. Good job, Doc Diddy. Man, it's even got a little bit of Kirby in it for good measure. Or maybe that's just Yoshi. Yeah, you don't get abilities from it. It's more like Yoshi. There's the battalion. Let's smash him free. Rescued. Stage cleared. Excellent. That wasn't no big deal. Indeed. Huh. I guess there's a shop. Wonderful! You saved a battalion! That's one extra hit you can take inside Capital B's impossible lair! You could try defeating Capital B with the help from the rescued battalion, or you could search for more chapters in a quest to raise the entire battalion army. And remember, you can attempt the impossible lair as many times as you like. Come speak to me if you'd like to know more. Good luck. Okay, that's a unique aspect. It's kind of like Zelda Breath of the Wild. You can go straight to the big boss, attempt the impossible lair again, or go searching for more chapters to save more battalion. Whatever we do, let's do it quick. I want to be home in time to watch cartoons. Yeah, it's like Breath of the Wild. You can immediately try to fight the big bad. Tweet! Tweet! Off on an adventure, are you? Don't let this crate getting in your way. Indeed. Oh, okay. Right mouse. Oh, okay, I see. Translates to that. Fair enough. Indeed. Yes, indeed. And what's this way? Who are you? I guess I have to use the keyboard. Did you know? My buddies and I are hiding around with tips and clues to share. Just screw the tutorial, let's go hardcore and skip to the final level like a boss. They won't all be as generous as me though, some might charge quills. Yeah, I'm so glad you didn't charge me quills to say that the other guys are around and will charge me quills. That's real nice. What's this? Okay. Don't know what that's for. I figured it'd be a shop or something. Thanks again for agreeing to save my kingdom. It's not a fun time to be queen. In fact, it's my first week. Blimey, you got off to a good start. I woe to think what my ancestors would think of me. This is all terrible. Perhaps I'm not cut out for ruling. Are you okay? Don't forget there are a battalion locked up in every chapter. Has long collected the dreams of its people. The Infinity Ink. What? Infinity Ink was used to create the Grand Tomb Worlds themselves. What is this? The Avengers now? Are we gonna have a B version of Thanos with the Infinity Ink Gauntlet? No, wait, the Infinity Pen. Oh my, I do hope Capital B doesn't power up the Dream Factories. Oh, that was the answer to that. Most elite warriors, for years, they protected our world from invaders. But Capital B managed to brainwash and capture them. And those are your most elite warriors? You can't beat Capital B without my help. For every battalion you rescue, that'll make the impossible layer less tough. You can see which battalion you freed in the pause menu. You know what? I think I'll do one more and then I'll try it. That seems fair, right? Having two of them might help. Yes, I'm well aware of that, thank you. Huh, even more quills. That's nice. Oh. Okay. Oi, friends! Oh no, it's Trouser. Chunky, I am inevitable. Keep an eye on your wallet, Yooka. Oi, Trouser, your stupid gate is blocking your progress. Oh, you mean this? Oh, it's just the paywall. Yep, my latest business idea to make me millions. But we need a pass to find more battalion troops to defeat Capital B. We're on urgent royal business. Oi, what'd you just say?
Of course, for royal customers like you, I'll open the paywall for only a fraction of the twit coin cost. What a crook. We know you were your only customers, Trouser.
Yeah.
If you run short, I hear there are lots of twit coins scattered in those scattered chapters.
Yeah.
Fine. Yes, I'll give you a freaking twit coin, you twit. I think this is basically them making fun of EA, actually. It's the DLC. It's a microtransaction. Actually, I heard there's actual DLC in this game, and at least some people are pissed off about it, but... So they're making fun of themselves? Oi, another satisfied customer for Trouser. Or Bethesda, pick your poison. Or Activision. Activision still does loot boxes. And nobody seems to care about that. Just saying. I don't even know what button. I'm guessing I don't have it mapped. Yeah, I don't have it mapped. You know what? I should map the R button to that. That'll make things so much easier. I won't have to switch to the freaking keyboard every time. Red Bloom Blooms will creative placement with bounce bloom seeds can pay off. That's fascinating. Ah, crap. I can still do this. Probably. Actually. Dang, didn't work. Kill your... Nicely done. Oh, crouch like your life depends on it. Ah, man. Well, at least I got some of them. Not too bad. Now it's going with the Super Meat Boy vibe. Yeah, it definitely is. It's like it's trying out for several genres at once. Every platforming game is here in one form or another. Because a lot of it also kind of reminds me of freaking Sonic the Hedgehog. Just the nature of it. Ah, darn. Poor Laylee. Darn. Without her ability, I can't slam anymore. That sucks. I can only roll. Well, I guess I better roll on out of here. Dang. Eh. Just screw yourself too, red guy. Dagnabbit. There we are. That's what I thought. Be like an Autobot and roll out. Gotta have to transform first. Well, this is actually a good use for this. Strike! Nicely done. Oh, right. I don't have Laylee anymore. It's kind of deadly without it. A deadly proposition. But with her, we can attack in the sky. What the hell? Damn it. Ah, sneezing fits. You gotta love it. Especially when you sit there and you feel like you have to sneeze and then you're not sure if it's gonna come out or not. Whoa, that's gonna be a tricky one, isn't it? There we go. Why did you just die?
die for the sake of all humanity. And yes, I am well aware of how many I have left. Sorry to ruin your joke. Son of a... That's what I get for being careless. I got greedy and now I'm getting nothing. What does the bell even do? It's clearly not a checkpoint, so what the hell is it? I'd like to know what it does. Dang nabbit. This is complicated. There you are. Now I get it. Dang it. Oh! If you grab her fast enough, she can rejoin you. I wasn't sure if that was a thing or not, because it seemed like it wasn't letting me do that. That's obviously the checkpoint. It makes a camera recording of your progress. That door is locked and requires a key to open. Yes, I can see that, thank you. Oh, that was a close one. It's actually getting tricky. It's not the hardest thing in the world. It's obviously... I hate it when people invoke this, but it's nowhere near Dark Souls. Or even probably Super Meat Boy. You know, it's not a pushover. You could easily die if you don't watch where you're going. It was very manageable. I'll admit it's got that old school kind of charm to it. There we go. Okay, good. That turned around fast, didn't it? Thankfully in my favor for once. Oh, lovely. Right when by the time I realized that you were supposed to run from it, it was too freaking late. Ah, crud. Oh, that's lovely. That's fresh. Ah, thank goodness. It was even closer because I died. Really? Ah, thank goodness. Seriously, what does that bell do? I wish I knew what that freaking bell did. I just keep hitting it and it's not doing anything. Does it call Laylee to me if she gets hurt? I kind of want to test that. But then again, I kind of don't. Huh. Oh, okay. It's a get out of jail free card if you lose Laylee. That's nice. That's real nice. I learned something. Ah, I see. Well, drats, too late. Oh, you are so messed up. Ah, crud. You have got to be kidding me. There we go. Over 200. I got 222. That's nice. I should have known. Wouldn't be that easy. Fair enough. Now die forever. Not so good, not so tough now, are you? Crud. Dang it. Well, that's lovely. That's just real nice. It's real fresh. There we go. Excellent. Very nice. Gotta love the free quills. I just gotta stay alive long enough for it to actually matter. Shouldn't be a problem, right? Nicely done. You gotta be kidding me. There we go. Excellent. This is going along pretty well, I think. relatively speaking. I see. Right, there's a slit in there so that it has a logical reason to be able to get through that. That makes sense now. What's in here? No doubt a very optional area, right? Nice. Very nice! What in the world is that? Ah, I'm supposed to grab it, whatever it is. Ooh, there we go. Nice. Another battalion rescued. Stage cleared. Results. I didn't get any of the coins. Like I care. Like I really give a damn. It's not like it matters. I mean, yeah, it does, but still. Okay, I'll try the impossible layer again, just for the hell of it. Wouldn't that be funny if I actually beat it? Remember you did a playthrough of Peter Jackson's King Kong? Are you going to continue that playthrough of that version of the game? I'm not sure. Maybe eventually. But there's a lot of other things on the table. But for some reason, the DS and PSP versions just got a lot of traction, view-wise. I guess I just got really fortunate there. Open trapdoors with good old Buddy Slam. With that, Laylee, Yuka has fewer abilities. Play carefully. Fair enough. Alright, let's try that. Let's do this. Now the hive mind is recharged, I can whoop your butts. We've beaten you before and we can do it again. You won't be so lucky this time. Brace yourself, here I come. Ah, there we go. Huh. I've seen your trick. Oh, nice. So that's all I gotta do. I just have to get on top of him. That didn't even hurt. Oh, he's only got one B left. Nice. Is that all you got? I'm disappointed in you, B-man. Roar! You're out of B's, and you're out of luck. Oh, crud. Oh, crap. Bah! I don't have time for this. Did I just win? Hey, hey Gary, I just won. I just freaking won. Grr, you deadbeats got lucky. Let's see you handle the next stage of my devious plan B. Oh, crap. This is definitely not easy. Damn. Well, at least I beat King B the first time. I think that's pretty good. Yeah. Not only is there a boss fight 2 and 3, probably. No, there's probably at least 5 boss fights of him. But you still have to get through his actual lair first. Well, at least I actually beat him the first time. That was an unbelievable victory. How come I can't get through that? I guess I need a tonic or something. Apparently those are a thing. Oh well. What's in here? Did that trouser snake come in here? Ooh. This is a pretty aesthetically pleasing game, if nothing else. I know the first one was made with Unity. I'm not sure if this one is or not, but it definitely looks nice. Whatever it's made with. Okay, so I can't go through the stones. Fair enough. I don't have the stones to get through the stones. I'm guessing you need that bomb for something. Probably to blow through the stones. I need to make use of it. Ah, it did work. That does work. Nicely done. I just have to cross the freaking gap, which I think I almost did the first time. Nicely done. Dang it. This could get a little complicated. Or I'm doing it the wrong way. I probably have to lob the bomb over there. Yep. Why jump across it when you can just walk across it, right? Nice. It's a pretty fun little game. I've heard really bad things about Mighty Number 9. I'm actually going to play Mighty Number 9 as part of the Month of the Fool for April. For those of you who don't know, for the month of April, I'm just going to be doing infamous games. Hey kids, it's me, Vendy. Yeah, it's you. I'm here to save your backsides with my game-changing tonics. Well, I remember those. Those are pretty useful. What have you got for us, Vendy? Well, let me show y'all on the tonic menu. This is the tonic menu. Any tonics you find in the overworld will appear here. You'll have to buy them first from quills from the chapters, but luckily this one is a freebie. Press space to unlock one if you've collected enough quills. Try it now. You want to unlock the catchy tonic? Catchy tonic. Great job, you purchased your first tonic. Press space to select it. Okay, Laylee panics less and sticks around longer when she has been lost. Who needs Laylee bells anyway? Nice. This one will make Laylee doesn't scare as easily, giving you longer to save the Yooka. Who are you saying scared off, you big chunk of cheese? Well, thanks, Vendy. That actually sounds really useful. You bet, and there are many more where that came from. If you find one in the overworld, always check back in the tonic menu to see what you found. But remember, they only work inside the chapters. Boo! Come back anytime if you want to know more about them. Well, there's one up there, but I'm guessing you can't get it yet. Hello? Do you want to buy my head for 10 quills? Fun game. I was one of the Kickstarter backers for this. I used my real name for it instead of my online alias, however. That's interesting. Yep, that's enough, okay. A nearby fern has a secret hiding inside. Buddy slammed the fern to reveal it. Thanks. You mean this one? Probably not. Probably this one, right? Hey there, kiddo. Ah, look at that. A tonic. Yooka-Ched. What? Excuse me? How in the hell? Level select. Oh, what the? Oh, okay. There are more to these controls than I thought. Yooka has a massive head. Comedy gold, eh? Now it's like GoldenEye. That's like freaking GoldenEye. It's got big head mode. Right, they only work in the chapters. You won't see it yet. Dare you to play right... You mean Ride to Hell Retribution? Because that's actually on my list, believe it or not. Yeah, that's right. I'm ballsy enough to play it. You have to keep in mind that I've got Superman 64. I've got freaking Superman 64 and E.T. for the Atari 2600, among others, on my list. So yeah, Ride to Hell Retribution. I'll do that. Maybe big rigs over the road racing. Even though there's not really much to that game because the AI is broken. Ride to Hell's a broken mess. You will rage guarantee. I don't doubt that. The Month of the Fool is going to be for a lot of raging, isn't it? That's the whole point. I'll basically turn into the angry video game nerd. Alright, this game is ass! What a crockload of crap! CAUSEWAY doesn't say crap, but I have to be mindful of YouTube. Or Angry Joe, LOL. Well, I'm more thinking of the angry video game nerd. What were they thinking? Think Superman 64 was bad, try the Xbox Batman. I heard, you mean Batman Returns, I think that was the name of the game? It was also on GameCube, that's on my list too. There's also a Charlie and the Chocolate Factory frickin' one for GameCube, that's on the list. Charlie's Angels, that's on the list. You'd be surprised how many bad games are already on my list. Like Action 52. I get the feeling that the only reason why he hasn't done it already is because Ride to Hell Retribution is a newer game. He usually does very old games, very classic games. You know what, I'm just gonna switch that to this. Oh, it's the chameleon in bed. How exciting! My friends and I have managed to trap some baddies in the realm within us. We can help you on your quest if you fend them off. Do you want to enter my challenge level? Not right now. Maybe later. Aquaman Battle for Atlantis. I saw JonTron review that one. He said it was like the spiritual successor to Superman 64, so it ought to be fun. Alright, okay. Hold on. Okay, so this should be O, and this should be Y. Why is that? No reason. There. I think I'm starting to get the hang of all these controls. Probably should have done this already, but I didn't realize it was this complicated. True, but he's already getting the original Xbox territory, so it's only a matter of time until AVGN reviews another 360 game since he reviewed Sonic 06. That's another game that I unfortunately cannot play as part of the month of Discovery because that would require me to have an Xbox 360, and I don't have an Xbox 360. Apparently there's a fan attempt to remake it for PC, but apparently that's actually a lot better than the original Sonic 06, so I don't think I would be getting the authentic experience, if you know what I mean. Also, Daikatana is on my list. I'm going to make sure I do the N64 version just so I get the worst experience possible. And yes, I am that psychotic. Okay, we're ready. Let's do this. Alright, you ready for a challenge? Uh-oh. I'm more afraid of those spikes than I am the enemies. You fool. That all you got? Was that seriously all you had? Challenge win! How disappointing. Fantastic job! You beat the first challenge level. I'll call on the Flyer Squad and we'll alter the overworld. Check this out. Hey, camera guy, you got this? Check this out. PG Power! Now, this is a catchy beat. Score! Nice record scratch. Oh dear. Thank goodness it's Yooka-Laylee. Watch it, Yooka. It's that accident-prone squid scientist. Having some tentacular and technical issues, Dr. Puzz? Why, yes, it's my latest invention. I was ready to power it up before I went and misplaced the switch. Don't worry, Doc. We'll find a way to power your massive, ominous-looking machine. What could possibly go wrong? I'm sure the switch is just somewhere up ahead. Keep an eye out for it in your adventure. Thanks, Doc. We'll keep our eyes peeled. Later. Ooh, tonic. Another tonic found. Isn't that exciting? Isn't this exciting? Stanley. A Highlands bee that controls bank and can formations with an evil iron bee fist. Evil? One of the older battalion members, known for delivering zingers and dealing with zingers in a former life. Got one. How about Steel Harbinger? What's that for? I don't believe I'm familiar with that. No longer lose twit coins when Yooka dies. Trouser's favorite tonic. Yum. Oh yeah, I definitely want that. Crap, I can't afford it. Well, that's a shame. That's a damn shame. The answer is obviously no. I'm not familiar with that. Excellent. Not sure what that was. What the point of that was. What's with these flowers? I'm sure it's gonna come in. It's gonna be important. Possibly. Right, I can't get to that switch until later, I'm guessing. Seriously though, Dilzer, what's Steel Harbinger for? I guess I'll have to look later. Platonic Games is like old Rare's love child before they were bought by Microsoft. I love that this game is a lot like Banjo-Kazooie. Yeah, unfortunately, from what I've heard, the original one is a little too much like Banjo-Kazooie. They didn't really tighten up the controls, you know? It's more like it's basically just the old Banjo-Kazooie but with better graphics, and I'm sure a lot of people would be really appreciative for that. Ah, it's on the PS1. Fair enough, I'll give it a shot. There's also that Star Wars fighter game. It's apparently really infamous. I think James Rolfe actually did a review on it. The nerd, I should say. So I should definitely try that, just for the fun factor of watching a stormtrooper take on Darth Vader. So basically, it's a Force Awakens all over again. Oh, crud. Well, that's a shame. Huh. I like how the camera is also a little bit more zoomed in, too. It's really nice. It's a nice touch. Little things like that, you know? Uh-oh. No, you don't. Just keep rolling. Just keep rolling, just keep rolling, 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 rolling. You think I should also include bad ports? I mean, I'd probably not have enough room for anything else if I just did bad ports, because, you know, you've got Pac-Man for the Atari 2600. That one was terrible. Although, I should probably also try to limit how many licensed games I put on it, because licensed games just tend to be awful. I like this Nighttime Forest theme. Yeah, I like the aesthetic in general. I assume you mean the music, but I like it in general. The music and the graphics are all nice. It's very cozy in a way, but with a subtle hint of trying to be cartoony horror. If that makes any sense. Okay. Nicely done. Nice. That was awesome. I got 81. I realized it's a sequel to the first Yooka-Laylee game. I was a Kickstarter backer. Alright. I got it because it was free on Epic recently. I'm sorry if you weren't aware of that. I would have told you. Unfortunately, it's too late. It was only free for one day. That's the reason why I'm playing it. I was curious to try Yooka-Laylee, but I wasn't really curious enough to spend money on it, if that makes any sense. But since this was free, I figured, you know, perfect excuse, right? Right. Ooh, that was deviously clever of you. Right. Okay, this is getting a little tricky now. Devious. Delightfully devilish, Seymour. That one has quills in it. But if I destroy it... Ouch. Getting some Ocarina of Time vibes, tree houses, and gold Skulltulas. Good point. Very good point. I didn't even consider that. Whew. I don't want to take any chances. This is going to be complicated. Laylee? Laylee, I'm going to go off without you, okay? Is that okay? Ooh, nice. Dang. She went Splitsville on me, baby. That was an optional one. Okay then. Wow, that sucks. Now that was devious. Devious as hell. Ouch. Of course it was a trap. Everything's a trap in this game, are you kidding me? Okay, good. I still got the coin. Oh, that's a close one. Son of a... Laylee, come here. There we go. Wow, it's like a little bit of Yoshi's Island, for good measure, huh? I just now thought of that. Because, much like Yoshi's Island, you still have a chance to get back your partner, if you're fast enough about it. You know, crying Mario. Crying baby Mario. Actually, I think that one you're required to get him back, because otherwise you die. Like that. Man, this is tricky. This is getting devious. Right, okay. My best hope is to... I have to trick it out. Yeah, I have to cheese it. And it'll have to waste time getting yourself back up. Ooh, that was a close one. Okay, that's much better. You just have to cheese it. That's much better. These ones just crawl from side to side. That's much easier to deal with. I can handle that easily. Famous last words, I know. That was not smart. That was not very smart of me at all. At least you don't have the shy guys hovering over you. True. That doesn't fill me with much confidence, though. Heh, nice. Everybody gets one. By the way, I actually eliminated the delay that I usually have on OBS. So you may have noticed that I'm a bit more responsive, although it was only 1 second anyway, but this should get about as close to real time as possible. Real-time interactions. You know, so you can watch me get my ass kicked in real time. Damn it. Laylee? So much for not being afraid. Not being afraid my arse, Laylee. You're freaking lying to me, Laylee. There we go. I don't think so. It's covered in spikes. It's like an orb weaver spider. Ah, darn. Screw you. Ah, that was devious. That was freaking devious, man. That was messed up. Son of a... And this is where it gets hard. Legitimately hard. I don't even care. What was I thinking? I wasn't thinking. I was just trying to get through it as fast as possible. No. No thanks. I may be the kind of guy to abuse quick saves and do other such nefarious things, but I'm not going to skip through something. I believe that using quick saves and save slots, at least you actually have to get through the challenge. I'm not going to deny myself the challenge completely, you know? I do have some standards. spider completely threw me off. Shut up. I don't care. You know what? I'm not even gonna go for it this time. I just don't give a crap. Why go for something that you can't grab? Ooh, that was a close one. And I was that close to the exit, too. Yeah, screw that. Screw that quill. I'm losing way too many lives as it is. Whew. Yeah, that's great. Now I've got 3 lives. Well, technically 4 if you count Laylee as one of them. The impossible layer would probably be a little easier if I tried it now. The more hits you have, the easier it gets. Right? May as well enter this one then. That last one was actually pretty tough. When you have death pits everywhere, it can be easy to die. Chase ghost quills for a quill bonanza. Some ghost quills, that's great. I don't care. Quill multiplier 0.9. I actually get less than vanilla. But it can't be helped. Screw you, ghost. There we go. Nicely done. Sweet. Now we're talking. Ooh, a coin. Even better. Now that trouser snake can shove it. Shove it where the shun don't shine, if you know what I mean. Okay, that's a nice trick. It's actually an interactive light. It's just little touches like that that really help make the world feel more alive, you know? And it even has shadowing accordingly. It's little things like that. I know that shouldn't be very impressive, and basically Unity does that for you, but it's still really nice. I can choose to be impressed with whatever. I love how when it lands on me, it breaks. It's kind of funny. Okay, I'm not going to get it from this elevation. I have to do it from above. Obviously. And I have to get up there somehow. Oh, that's going to be great. Can I just eat it? No, this isn't Yoshi. I can't do this. Or I figured I could. Dang it. You can't attack with that. It's so messed up. Oh, okay, come on. Nicely done. That's amazing. And of course, because it's only 0.9, that means 1 out of 10 is going to be missed. Nice bell. Hey, grab it. Grab him up. Okay, and completely wasted, it doesn't matter. At least they're doing new mechanics still. Seems like every level has a new mechanic, which is a nice touch. I think what it is not only are you getting more bees to help protect you in the impossible layer, but you're also improving your own skills because you're going through these levels and they're becoming increasingly more challenging. I think that's it. Because going through the impossible layer, even if you started out with 100 of them, it would probably still be hell because you just started playing. You haven't really gotten the practice in and gotten good at it, if that makes any sense. The practice is probably just as important as the live part, if that makes any sense. That's just a theory of mine, though.
Nice. Ow. Ridiculous. Yeah, take that. That didn't work. Oh great, more infinity pits. More bottomless pits. Really is the pits. Son of a. It's not like you just lose Laylee either. It's just one hit instant death. That makes it a little trickier. Nice. I just need to use this. There we go. Best use of that ever, if I do say so myself. No, I'm not even gonna bother. I probably could, but it would just lead me all over the place and get me killed. Sometimes it's just better to ignore the temptation altogether. Not even bother. Move here. Nicely done. Huh. So I need to get on top of that crate, I'm guessing. No, that doesn't even help. Ah, there we go. Excellent. You have to get it right at the climax of the bounce. Because that way your momentum is increased further. No, you don't. Ow. Oh well, who cares? Huh. I'm guessing that's not gonna work. Laylee, come on. There we go. Excellent. Nicely done. Now I'll free the battalion. Army of 4. Unity Engine has come a long way. This game is proof of that. Oh yeah. I've tried out Unity. Apparently there was a time where just to get shadows, just to get actual shadows, you had to get the pro version. Now it's got a pretty advanced lighting system as part of, just right out of the box. And physically based rendering too. It got a lot better about that. Now I've got 4 of them. Not bad if I do say so myself. Seems we're at a bit of a dead end, Laylee. Yooka-Laylee, how's your adventure going? Better than last game, thanks. Laylee, it's going well, though it looks like we've hit a dead end. Oh, good thing I came over to check in on you. I have an idea. Try borrowing this frostberry the water the chapter has landed in. The chapter will freeze. It should affect the world within. Well, so you think we'll be able to reach new areas? It's worth a shot. Give it a go. Yeah, that's true. You needed the pro version for shadows. I just wish they had the pro skin be standard and Unity free. I have to use a hack file just to get the pro skin on my free copy. Huh, that's interesting. I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't even know there was a pro skin. Maybe I should try this hack myself. Nice. Ooh, the chapter is frozen. Get exploring, friends. I bet it's like a whole new world inside. What if I use it on you? Nope, I can't use it on her. At least to my knowledge. He just keeps throwing it towards the chapter. What if she's between me and the chapter? Nope, it doesn't work. It was worth a shot. Quills can be spent on unlocking discovered tonics. Now the frantic fountains are frozen. That's a pretty nice way to recycle the level. all making it different. You know what this reminds me of? Duke Nukem Nuclear Winter. Anyone familiar with that? Ouch. Oh, great. Now, not only is everything slippery, but there are spikes. Spike traps. Nicely done. There we go. I'll take that. Okay, come on. Nicely done. Right, I can also just jump on them. Yeah, that works too. What the? Huh, nice. Another coin. Simple yet effective. Yeah, I remember Duke Nukem. Because you played through the first 2 levels, but in reverse. Hey, how's it going, Demon Slayer? Good to see you. I'm just playing a little Yooka-Laylee in the Impossible Lair here. Pretty good so far, especially considering I didn't pay anything for it. And yeah, I gotta give Nuclear Winter a try. I think it was actually my first live stream I've done on this channel. Well, you know, my first video game live stream. I think I did the EA AMA as my first actual live stream. But Nuclear Winter was my first video game live stream, I think. I did it for Christmas. Very nice. Huh. That's gonna be tricky. Damn it. Laylee. Don't go running around. Don't run around the freaking spikes. What you're doing is making it even more complicated. Screw you, Laylee. This is your fault. I blame you. I just do, okay? Frick, now I got a lot of wheels to make up for. You saw my review, didn't you? Well, it doesn't matter. Alright. Now I remember. You said you were inspired to do your own videos. Hope that goes out well for you. Heh. Not so tough now, are you? Not so tough now, are you, darling? Too bad he can't grab on the ledges. Make things a lot easier for me. Making things convenient? That's not the name of the game here. This is called the Impossible Lair, not the Convenient Lair. Yeah, I'll see what I can come up with. It's been a while. Icy level's pretty but annoying. Especially when they're slippery. I'd rather have a snow level because at least then that's not slippery. Snow levels are never slippery. Dangnabbit. Screw you, too. Reflective, shiny ice is always nice to look at. Not so much to step on. You can't move on a dime, to say the least. Damn it. I tried to stop myself, and I only ended up running right into it. What a basted. I'm better off just going full speed ahead. Try to stop yourself mid-shoot, that's how they really get you. Oh boy. They really did go above and beyond to make this level feel different. It's definitely got very different challenges to it. I figured it would be the same, but just everything's frozen, so it would maybe allow you to get to areas a little easier. Nope, it's got its own obstacles, and it's actually harder than the original. Go screw yourself. Oh great, he's putting some of them over the spikes. What a messed up creature.
Laylee, this way. Yeesh. There we go. Nicely done. Oh, this is gonna be even tougher in some ways. Right, now you gotta go this way. Nicely done. What the? You kidding me? Ah, I see. You jump on it. Come on. Come on, this way. This way, you little freak. That's right, you better run. Fine, you want to be that way. Maybe I don't need you anyway. Darn. I do need them. Luckily, that's a spawner up there. Damn it. There we go. Okay, just wondering, if anyone do a live stream of Tiger Electronics game? Need a way to hold the camera up to it, a light shining into the screen, be able to hold it with 2 hands. I think ABGN somehow managed to do it. I wouldn't know how he did it, though. I probably don't even want to know. Okay, so I can't get through the ice. I can't even get through this. How do I get through this? Are we not even supposed to go? Oh. Well, probably through that door right there that I completely ignored because I was too focused on the coin. Yeah, that might be it, right? Whoa. That's messed up. Oh, screw you. Great. One more hit and I'm done. Ah, that's screwed up, man. That's screwed up. I was that close to it, too. Damn it. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, go to hell. Battalion rescued. Waspinson. That's lovely. Well, I cleared out that one. Beats the water level in the Nest TMNT. Oh yeah, I heard that one's really bad too. That's 5. Give me 5, baby. Now what? That was quite a change. Yes, I had a feeling you could affect the chapters like that. I'm sure you could change each chapter in a weird and wonderful way. I've grown a scorchberry to melt this one so you can change states whenever you like. Thanks. Really appreciate it. And look who showed up while you're inside. Well, hello, folks. To press on with your adventure, go talk to Paigey. I'm heading back to the Ivory Tower to rally the rescue troops. Keep it up, friends. You're doing terrific. Excellent. I think I'll do one more, and then... I'll do one more, and then I'll try the impossible layer again. Worth a shot, right? You would enter my challenge level? We're ready. Let's do this. Alright, it's time to kick some ass and collect quills. And I'm all out of quills. Oh, that's lovely. Almost died there. Isn't that amazing? Huh. You know what I could do? I could wait until he's over here and then crush him. Never mind. Doesn't work like that, does it? That's too bad. I thought it would work like that. Oh well. I'll just have to kill him the old-fashioned way. What if Paigey notes tally? Don't forget to bring a towel! Well, Paigey seems like he's high. He's flying high, if you know what I mean. He wants to go to a galaxy far, far away.
I find it interesting with this game how it has its own language, which is just it's and whatnot instead of English dialogue. So basically, it's a knockoff. It's sort of a knockoff of The Sims, in a way. Although in a most basic way. Great job. The Sims actually has its own complex language. It's apparently a mix of several languages. Yeah, I don't know why I compared it to The Sims. It's more like Animal Crossing. We now have the power to alter the overworld. Watch this. AG power! Look! It is the power of Pagey! He's chopping down the rainforest. He has all the power of a logging company. Isn't that nice? Isn't that just fresh? Oh, now I'm stuck here, aren't I? Look at that. You can actually grow them. It's a water bomb. Excellent. Now I can go back to where I came from, which is good, because I'm probably going to have to. Excellent. Huh, look at that. That's interesting. Times 1,000. No, thank you. That reminds me. I still haven't unlocked this one. No longer lose twin coins when Yuki dies. Trouser's favorite tonic. Yum. Twin coin banker. Definitely gonna get that one. Sorry, I didn't know that'd be... I know, right? Right. I'm probably gonna regret that because this tonic is probably important, right? Googly eyes. Never mind. It wasn't important at all. It was just silly. There we go, just in time. I wonder if I was supposed to be able to do that yet. What the hell? He just keeps doing it over there. That's weird. Dang, doesn't... Alright. That doesn't take... That doesn't, you can't bomb that. I just learned that you need to actually buy it open. Do you want to buy my hints? Yep, that's enough, okay. North of here is a curved path surrounded by plants. Buddy slammed the corner of the path for a secret. Okay. Thanks. Which one? Tell it to me again. Better not charge me twice. Curved path surrounded by plants. But he slammed the corner of the path for a secret. Curved path. Surrounded by plants. And where might that be? Look at that. Nicely done. Dang. Well, that's a shame. Well, frick. Really? Can you really not go back all the way? I'm sure you can. Dang it. I get paranoid with the beeps. Let's see how long it actually takes before it blows. Oh, there we go. I had enough time. That's good. It's very good, actually. Right, okay. Well, at least I can go back here anytime I want now. That's good. I saved the game because I'm getting very paranoid that it hasn't been saving. Even though I know it most likely has been. Alright, let's enter this. Gas being delayed. Gasp. Taking a hit, catch Laylee before she flies away. Does have a charm to it. 0.7. These actually take away from your quill bonuses. Ah, crap, the game froze. Granted, it took forever before it did that, but still. Frick. Yeah, that's lovely. Epic. I didn't really need the cloud saving. I don't really care for the cloud saving. Whatever. Decimator, did you forget the part where I specifically went to the menu and saved it just to make sure? Because that's a thing that happened. Okay, that's great. Now, go past the logos. What the hell? What button was that? H? Yep, so? Apparently just pressing H causes it to... Had a bit of lag on my end with the stream. Well, I'm sorry that happened. I actually have 0 dropped frames throughout the entire live stream, amazingly enough. So it's definitely not on my end. Maybe this game has a bit of a memory leak, who knows? Yeah, that's why I figured. It's been green the entire time, so unless YouTube is doing something stupid to it, I wouldn't know what else to say. Good to hear, Gary. Good to hear. Most likely. Have you tried lowering the video quality a bit? Maybe 480p or something? Maybe your internet just can't keep up with the rate. Heck, I have to do a pretty low 720p 30 frames per second just to keep up with the uploading speed of my internet. You know what? I'm going to try the impossible layer again. So why the hell not? 2 attempts. At least I beat him the first time. Lost Laylee? Find a Laylee bell to bring her back. Try spinning midair with Laylee for slower landings. Alright, let's beat him again. I got 5 this time. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Heh. Nicely done. Heh. Take this. That all you got? Wow, I can actually easily beat him without... I don't even have to worry about retaliation. Wow, this was actually easy. I didn't know it was that easy. You can get to him really fast. Yeah, because he still had a B barrier. Okay. Easily. I'm game. Heh. Take that, you freak. Damn it. Oh, that's gonna be tricky. How am I gonna get to that? How am I gonna get through this? This is just ridiculous. I have to somehow... I'm getting paranoid. Everything I got... Please, and they're not gonna last forever. This is ridiculous. You've got to be kidding me.
messed up. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Unfortunately, as much as those bees protect you, instant death pits are still instant. Well, that was an attempt. I'm not gonna try that again for a while. LOL. I'm so glad that you find that so amusing. Boss is easily the gauntlet is another story. Yeah, did you see that? Did you see how fast I freaking killed his ass? Or at least, you know, whooped him and caused him to run away. Looked about as hard as AVGN Adventures, to be honest. Oh, I actually tried that once. Did you ever see that? Actually tried that once. And yes, it is pretty damn hard. I got through the Doom part, though, because, of course, if there's one part I'm gonna get through that's the freaking Doom part. I should call myself the Doom Junkie. Because I'm basically obsessed with Doom, although I haven't been playing it that much lately. I've been trying to diversify my portfolio somewhat. Which is probably good. I didn't make it that far. I beat the Doom level, I tried the Castlevania level, and I didn't get past it. Oh, that's another water one. Nice. It extends it. Nicely done. Excellent. Here comes Moneybags, Bat. Here comes that Moneybags, Bat. Oi, my favorite customers. Do you want to unlock this paywall for 10 twits? No thanks. Be gone, thrifty. Time is money. Come back when you're ready to spend twit coins. You can go straight to hell. Dang it. Was so close. I get paranoid again. Oh, you want to unlock this paywall? Just give us your parents' credit card. And I say that because they got it in freaking FIFA. You know damn well that it's E-rated. And they got actual casino machines in a game that's rated like E10 or something. They got kids playing this crap. That's ridiculous. I see, it actually saves once you find the tonics, too. They got kids playing FIFA, and they got freaking casino games in it where you gotta pay real-world money to get the coins to unlock crap. Because they say it's not really gambling because you're not really spending money to do the slots. You're paying money on something to do the slots, which basically just sounds like casino tokens. If you think about it. That's interesting. Huh. How would I get that? Probably through that way. Right, okay. I can't just hit that again to make it switch. It's a one-time thing. Very fascinating. Too bad I can't grab on that vine. The vinage that are growing off the side. You tell me, though. Apparently... Oh, you want to know what's even better, Decimator? Pokemon Red/Blue for the freaking 3DS Virtual Console, it was rated Peggy 12 by that ratings board, by Peggy, or whatever they're called, for having simulated gambling in it because of that Pokemon Game Corner, where you basically get fake coins with fake Pokédollars, and then you get fake prizes. Whereas the actual FIFA gambling, where you can pay real-world money to gamble, I think it's like Peggy 6 or something. So they're saying that gambling is approved for like 6-year-olds, but the Pokemon one, that's like for 12-year-olds because, ooh, it's simulated gambling. But this one isn't.
Oh, but they're definitely not being bought and paid for by the freaking... EA's definitely not slipping some bills in their pocket, huh? Nope, no, nothing nefarious going on here. Just don't question it. Ah, crap. Dagnabbit. Go screw yourself, you. Damn it. Screw this. Screw this. Ah, okay. Nice. Too bad I couldn't quite grab that. Dang. Dagnabbit. I was supposed to bounce off it, wasn't I? Nope, it's not gonna work now. There we go. Nicely done. Now I have ammo to use against one of them. There you go. Thanks, chump. Yeah, I don't remember exactly what it was. It might have been a little higher or a little lower, but my point is, they rated FIFA lower than Pokemon, and their justification was that Pokemon was simulated gambling. I kid you not. But they didn't think that there was a problem with FIFA's system that actually allows you to pay real-world money for the privilege. Tell me how that makes sense. Right, I think you gotta bounce on top of them, don't you? Nice. Damn it. Nicely done. Now that is how you do it. Eh. Correct. Ow. Says me. Apparently fake world money is too mature for kids, lol. Oh, but real world money isn't. Go ahead and use and abuse your parents' credit card. That's rated okay for all children. Come spend your parents' credit card. First kid to enter in all of his parents' credit card information wins a freaking prize on FIFA. Apparently fake... Oh, right. I already read that. Disclaimer, that was a joke. That was an obvious joke to anyone actually paying attention. Do not actually give me credit card information. I'm not Heck, this live stream isn't for kids anyway. It's for a general audience. I can't believe I have to explain that, but you know. Freaking FCC. FTC, I'm sorry, not FCC, FTC. Wanna be jerks about it. Oh, well, if we think that your content, if we think that it might be for kids, whether or not you intended it for kids, future video games will want your social security number. Oh, Lord, I hope not. If that ever happens, I'm checking out of AAA games. Because you know that'll only be a few select games. I can just play indie games. Indie games are going to ask you for your social security number. At least most of them probably won't. Any game that asks me for my social security number, screw it. It isn't that important. Nicely done. There we go. Excellent. Just gotta cheese it. Cheese it, it's the fuzz. It's the fuzz. Cheese it. Dang it. Well, Scaroo, you too. Ah, crap. Dagnabbit. There we go. Excellent. Now that is what I'm talking about. It's a nice, easy level, actually. That's why I just play old stuff, agreed. I did play a little bit of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, though. That was surprisingly good. For once, EA isn't being ultra greedy. And it's a single-player game, so good luck anyway. It's not like a multiplayer game. They have no real incentive to buy into microtransactions. They also want your blood and tissue sample as well as your urine sample in your right kidney. That whole COPPA thing sucks, by the way. Not the law itself, but the way YouTube is being so vague about it. You got $42,000 laying around per video. Yeah, they're not going to do that. I think, in my opinion, the burden of proof should be on them to prove that I'm targeting kids specifically. Because I'm not. If they just decide you're guilty without any evidence, that seems like it's a violation of free speech. I'm just saying. They're using their interpretations of what they think you might have intended just so they can say that you're not allowed to do this. We're gonna fine you. It's YouTube's fault for stealing the information of kids. They know which ones are kids. They have data on it. They were bragging about it. They're like, oh, #1 viewer with kids. The burden of proof is on the FTC to prove that my content is for kids. And I'm telling you right now, my content is not for kids. I can't stop kids from watching it. Hell, I'm pretty sure kids watch PewDiePie play Call of Duty while spouting the F word. Does that make it kid-targeted? Does that mean that PewDiePie playing Call of Duty and spouting the F-bomb is for kids? Hell, even some of the things the FTC's lead said would qualify for kids is really stupid when you think about it. Because he said crap like, oh, well, if it's cartoony, it's for kids. You do realize that Family Guy, Hentai, South Park, all this crap is cartoony. It would meet his definition. Is he saying that basically cartoon porn is for kids? Because that's what it sounds like. Damn it. Is he basically saying that hentai... I probably shouldn't even be saying that word. Fun guy. Is he basically saying that that's for kids? Because that's what you can interpret it as him saying. I'm just saying. And that's some interesting implications there, isn't it? I don't care. I'm gonna die again anyway if I'm not careful. There we go. Much better. Dagnabbit. This is where things get a little tricky. This is where they're actually preparing you for the impossible layer. Because this is the same crap that was in that impossible layer. That's a bottomless pit? You don't even get a second chance? That's ridiculous. You would think that would be something that would just make Laylee go away. Kids, I disagree with the law, but YouTube. Okay. YouTube is basically just throwing their creators under the bus. Because they're the ones stealing the information of kids. And you can't decide what's targeted for kids, because even if it isn't targeted for kids, it wouldn't matter. Because kids are going to watch what they're going to watch. It could be Grand Theft Auto 5 and kids would still watch it. It could be about really depraved things that no kid should ever watch. And watch. You'll still have a ton of kids that watch it. You think they care? They better not just blanketly assume that video games are for kids. Even if it is E-rated. This is a game that adults can play. Hell, this was specifically made to capture the nostalgia of people who like Donkey Kong Country and Banjo-Kazooie and things of that nature. Very old games. Which means, most likely, adults are going to be the ones feeling nostalgic for this. So it's really stupid to just say, well, this is an E-rated game, so it must be kid-targeted. That's like saying football is for kids. Which actually reminds me, Madden NFL, those games are rated E. So, by that logic, the FTC is saying that football is for kids. And that grown-ass men who love football are basically loving something that was meant for kids. That's basically what the FTC is saying here. Isn't it? Isn't that basically what they're saying? Think about it. I'm sure any judge would disagree with the notion that football is meant for kids. That there aren't far more adults that are into football. Oh, but because it's appropriate for kids, because kids can watch it, that means that it must be targeted to kids. Army of 6. Triple, tipple. Twit mining. You're a twit. Only got one of them, though. That's too bad. That leaves me in a predicament, doesn't it? Well, at least I uncovered more of the map, which is always nice. Yeah, that gate is still a factor, which is very unfortunate. I've got 9 twit coins. I need one more to actually be able to enter his lair. Hell, I need 1,000 quill just to get into that. The prices of this are too damn high. I have spoken. The problem is they don't appear to be addressing the gray area, hence the whole thing is so vague. Yeah. And you know the FTC is going to want to make examples out of people. All I gotta say is, they gotta prove it. The burden of proof is on them. If they actually tried to go after me, I would fight it with everything I could. I would basically alert every big YouTuber I could possibly get a hold of. I would make it hurt. Trust me. I may seem like a small YouTuber, but I will get into contact with as many people as I can, as many big YouTubers as I can, as many big internet personalities that I can. I will try everything I can to get to their attention, and I will make life a living hell for the FTC if they try to screw with me. Because as I keep saying, my content is not for kids. In fact, if you may have noticed that my newer videos that published this month, they've got a new intro where I basically blow up the sniper into gory chunks. That's basically me waving a middle finger to the FTC and saying, hey, this ain't for kids. That's basically what that's there for. Because right from the start, you see, okay, there's violent content there. That means it's definitely not for kids. At least I hope I can use that defense. Oh, hey Bradley Games. This is Yooka-Laylee in the Impossible Lair. Huh. I don't think this is one I've been in before. I didn't get any of the twit coins, that's why. I have been in it before. I grabbed its B. Hold your horses. Carefully look around before smashing crates. Yeah, sort of. I mean, in the sense that Mario or Donkey Kong are kids' games. You wouldn't dismiss Mario and Donkey Kong, would you? I mean, hopefully not. It's one of those for everyone games. In fact, I would argue that it's very deliberately nostalgic for fans of Banjo-Kazooie and Donkey Kong Country and the like. So it's a very retro-styled game in that regard. So I would actually argue very much against the notion that it would just be for kids. That's just me. I would consider something that's purely for kids something that's more educational. You know, something that's purely for educational purposes. Like maybe Mario teaches typing or something. Although even that can be entertaining. You can tell. Come on, Laylee. Right, I can't slam through that. Ah, crap, it's dropping frames. I swear YouTube will allow no comments. I have already been swearing. I've already been damn swearing in this damn live stream. It's such a pain in the ass. All these assholes all through this level. Ass! Laylee, you son of a bitch. Got enough swearing for you? Of course, because I'm swearing, YouTube is going to partially demonetize this video. So no matter what, you're screwed. You're effed 6 ways from Sunday. My ears hurt. Why? Maybe you should get them checked. Excellent use of that. Right. That is so messed up. That is so messed up. It's the messed up thing is that I'm falling for it. And that I actually did it. Whew. You swear too much. Do you swear to tell the truth and nothing but the truth to help you God? I do. You bastard. That was funny. What do we have here? Oh dear, no way. I know YouTube takes a cut of it, but have you thought about enabling super chats? I don't know that I get enough people actually going on the chats for that to be worth it. Unless I just start deliberately ignoring people that aren't part of the live chat, that would just be a douchebag move. I don't want to do that. You know? Grab her. You grab her by the... What? I was gonna say grab her by the wing. Get your mind out of the gutter. Victoria's Secret apartment. But yeah, I don't wanna show favoritism. What if a big YouTuber joins and was going to donate but he didn't have super chat? I guess I could enable super chat as a willful donation kind of thing. If that makes any sense. Like maybe I'll specifically thank that person for donating. I suppose I could do that. I'm not gonna be that kind of person to just ignore everyone who's not part of the super chat though. I mean, I'm not dissing bigger YouTubers who do that. They probably have so many people on their live chat they can't afford to respond to everyone, so that's their way of not just making money, that's sort of their way of taking, you know, balancing it out, moderating it a bit, making it more manageable. I'm getting tongue-tied. You too, Bradley. You too. With bigger YouTubers, it's their way of managing it. With me, it would seem like a bit of a douchebag move because I don't have that many people in my live chat. I can easily respond to everyone. I guess I should be fortunate. Consider myself fortunate that way. The grass is always greener on the other side. I'm sure some bigger YouTubers would sort of wish that they had more manageable subscriber counts. That way they would be able to interact with everyone. So I guess I should count myself blessed in a way. That is a way to look at it. That's right. At least now I got 10 of them. If I decide to do more of these, which I'll let you guys determine that, but this is the month of Discovery, so for this slot, I think I'm just going to do entirely new live streams each week. For the other one, I'm going to keep doing, fair point, you also have to turn on slow mode if you chat. I think I do have on slow chat. I have it for 2 seconds. That's just to make sure that people don't spam it. You know? Ah, crap, I forgot. I forgot that this is the point where you have to run. I can't believe I forgot about that. Oh boy. I guess screw yourself. Nicely done. Oh boy. You've got to be kidding me. Laylee, this way. Stupid bat. Good thing I got a bell. 'Cause I'm saved by the bell. Grr. Dang it.
was a close one. This is even a closer one. Can I go down that? What's down here? Oh. I was supposed to come down here, wasn't I? I figured that maybe if you looked down the door, there would be something for you there. Evidently not. I mean, I thought the door was the mandatory spot. Apparently not. And I just wasted my chance to get something, I bet. Something cool, I bet. Right, now I remember this. Nice. Look at all these quills. That's a whole lot of I've spokens. Those of you who don't remember. Say, Bradley, have you ever seen The Mandalorian? Surprisingly good show. I'm not a fan of the sequel trilogy of Star Wars at all, but I'm really digging The Mandalorian. It actually pays respect to Star Wars, but it also does something new. It does something different. It's not just like The Force Awakens or The Last Jedi or Rise of Skywalker, where it's just a crappier version of the original trilogy movies. It actually has something to add. Obi-Wan Kenobi, huh? Apparently Kenobi is getting his own series too, which should be interesting, to say the least. But hello there. That'll be a huge wasted opportunity if somewhere in the Kenobi series he doesn't say to someone, hello there. You know it's coming. Right, the same B is cleared. Stage clear. Zingery. Gotta have Disney Plus for me to see that, but yeah, I'm not a fan of the sequels either. Yeah, I heard about that with Obi-Wan getting his own series. Apparently Deborah Chow is gonna helm the Obi-Wan series. I was a little concerned about that at first until I read that she was doing it. She did the 3rd episode of The Mandalorian, and I really enjoyed that, so hopefully it'll be good. Heck, maybe Deborah Chow should be in charge of Lucasfilms and not Kathleen Kennedy. Just saying. Kathleen Kennedy hasn't exactly been doing a good job. Mandalorian has been doing good in spite of her, not because of her. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Sorry to throw shade. Well, at least we agree on that. Bob Iger isn't exactly much better either. Because he basically said, well, going forward, we're not even going to try to please Star Wars fans. We're just going to completely forget about them. This is going to be unburdened by decades of memories. Okay, you want a series that's unburdened by decades of memories? Make a new IP. That's all I'm saying. Why do you want to use the Star Wars brand, but then you say, oh, we don't want the fans, we don't want their expectations? Yeah, it comes with the territory. Yeah, here's the thing. The 3 prequels, they have problems with them, but they're mostly good. With the new sequels, there are some good things, but I think mostly the new sequel trilogy is just bad. The concept is bad. The prequel trilogies have bad scenes in places, but it has a good concept. Whereas the sequel trilogy has some good scenes, and it has a really bad concept. I think the concept matters a lot more. Because you could clip things out of the prequels and make them a lot better. Especially Revenge of the Sith. Revenge of the Sith is my 2nd favorite of the 9 Star Wars movies. Just because of Obi-Wan and Palpatine and Order 66. Those 2 actors steal the show for me. Hello there. Ah, my favorite customers.
Yeah.
You want to unlock?
Yum.
Another paywall? Pretty much. Even they're throwing shade at the fact that this is a paywall. So what do you guys think? Has this been fun? Is this the kind of game you'd like me to see me do more of in the future? Let me know. I feel like Jar Jar was supposed to be evil, but the fans made that not happen. In my opinion, if Jar Jar turned out to be evil, that would redeem his character. Imagine this. Imagine you hear him saying, ooh, Misa so sorry, and then he goes behind corners. Those foolish Jedi know nothing. Play the fool, and even they are. Even their senses are tricked. They truly are fools. Imagine if his voice was suddenly much deeper and much more suave once he got behind closed doors. Another satisfied customer for Trouser. You're just a teabag Bowser, ain't you? Slamma slamma. Unfortunately, I'm approaching the end of the live stream. I'm glad you enjoyed it, like a robot chicken. Yeah, maybe. I actually had my own idea of how I think I would have done the sequel trilogy. Imagine this. Alright, it used the same characters, but with a twist. Instead of the new Empire, the First Order, that Empire knockoff, imagine if all throughout the slums of the New Republic, there are people who are completely disenfranchised, and they're fed up with it. They're basically living in poverty, and a new Sith Lord manipulates them, grows an army that way, while Luke and Leia hear about a Force user named Rey, who first learned that she was Force sensitive, but she has so much power that she's unable to control it. Like, she gets angry and then a vase explodes behind her. I think that would make a good dynamic. It would make her look strong, but it would also give her a character arc, because she has to learn how to control it. She has to learn how to focus, because you know that's what the whole Jedi Force thing is all about. You got to focus yourself to be able to use the Force. But in her case, she can use the Force, but it basically explodes. She has to learn how to use it in a focused way. That would be better than the crap we got in these movies. I'm glad you agree with me. Maybe I should consider that concept. But anyway, this is the end of the live stream. My next live stream is most likely going to be on Monday, which is more Dragon Age Origins, God willing. We'll see where that goes. I'll keep you guys up to date in my community tab. I usually do that a day ahead. But in any case, if you want to see me do more games like this, I do upload every single day, 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and sometimes other times, like I had a video of Dark Souls 3 that just published half an hour ago, so check out that if you want. You can always subscribe and hit the bell icon, and if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. That really helps with the algorithm. But thank you so much for tuning in with me. Make sure to spread this video around like toxic fumes, and I will see you next time. Now go out there and capitalize on life. Peace out, have a good one, and have a nice and very pleasant day.